The Black Sun's ambushing of Imperial vessels along the hyperlane near Lantilles continues. I do not understand their obsession with this region. Due to the constant attacks, our forces along the lane are hands down the most defended hyperlane in the galaxy. We'll need to deal with this threat once and for all. I wonder if the Alliance is in some way funding their operations to buy them time. It is suspiciously close to Kashyyyk, after all. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Kashyyyk here, and welcome back to Empire War Forces of Corruption, playing the fantastic mod Awakening of the Rebellion. Let's look over the map a little bit. We should have a battle starting any second now. There it is, Lantilles. These jerks have blockaded our hyperlane, and now we're gonna break through their faces and take our planet back. We did bring the Bellator. We were actually pre-recording, we were just talking about this ship. The build cap for these is 3 on the galactic map. That is a lot. That's a lot of Super Star Destroyer class vessels, right? The Bellator is not like Executor strong, but it is stupid strong. Because we have saved and reloaded, we do not have a Pathfinder in the fleet. This fleet is surprisingly kind of weak, actually. Let's begin the battle. In escort, a couple of Gladiators, a couple of Neb Bs, and some Boron-tipped missile launching ships. But I'm okay with it. I think it'll be enough, because the Bellator can really do a lot of heavy lifting. There might even be a chance that they run due to this monster of a ship showing up. Did we? Okay, so we didn't have enough build cap, or tactical cap, to bring in the last 2 Gladiators. Launch all fighters and prepare for combat. Let's go! Bum-ba-da, bum-ba-da.
Star Destroyer standing by.
I'm wondering what everybody's favorite Star Destroyer-esque, like, Imperial ship is. And I think they're running. Yep, not surprising. Wait a minute. Just to make sure, because I didn't really look the fleet over that much. No, it's not a bad mix, actually. We do not have a blockade runner. Not a blockade runner, interdictor. Interdictor. The Gladiator has been growing on me. It's like a little baby Venator. I quite like it. You have all the options. You've got fighter capability, you've got hangars, you've got turbo lasers, right? It's just got a little bit of everything. All right, Lantilles is back under our control, but the enemy has run. Now, the way that the enemy runs is all the ways towards the nearest friendly planet, right? And they were Black Sun, so that means they're here. Like, hands down, they are here, and we are surrounding them with our own. You have an interdictor, excellent. I should have an extra interdictor. Where was the fleet? Was it you? You weirdo? Yes, it was. It was you. Come here. I need to move you. There's no fleet that needs multiple interdictors. What? What? Oh, right, yeah, okay. So what's happened here, I got the interdictor, thankfully. The order has been given, our interdictor is on the way. Who was on the way over here? Our artillery battalion has arrived over at Jakku, so we can take this from them. Take from them everything. If I remember, and let's turn on all the things, because we forgot to do that. Boop, 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 boop. If I remember right, Jakku was under our control, they took it, we took orbit back. They shouldn't have much on the ground, so this should be a field battle, which are very rare for us. Their ground forces is what's happened, have arrived at Lantilles. And because their orbital ran, they're stuck with us now. Now, I don't think I've got enough ships that are fast enough to get over to them, to take them on. I wonder if I can get a sub mod made by somebody in the community that can, like, double or triple the amount of time that it takes to hyperspace away. I feel like, as a player, I need to be a little bit more locked in. Ooh, what's going on down here? Oh, is this the convoy mission? I haven't seen this in a while. I think they made this rarer.
At your command.
At your command, sir.
Orders, sir.
Half the time the
Ready for
battle is
action.
over by the time these ships even get halfway across the map, let alone across the map. Let's go ahead and move you guys out.
Standing by.
I made you group 2.
Yes, sir.
They're running. Just to double check again, I don't have an interdictor, right? No, okay, they're just gonna run. That's fair, but I know where you're running to, and I can track you down. And the other fleet has an interdictor. So what I'll probably do is I'll leave this fleet to blockade, and then we'll bring in the other fleet from the south and find them. Ba, ba, ba. All right. That could be a good, I've been building up this idea for like a challenge run in my head of how we could play the factions a little bit differently. And I think increasing the hyperspace timer could be a good way of doing that. You're just a trade ship, right? No, you're a spy. All right, spy. Kessel continues to pump out victory classes. We are gonna use these victories to take them all, or at least we're gonna try to, because it entertains me. I think that'll be really funny. We are blockading worlds behind us. They have no way to run, right? They can't even get, yes they can. The Kashyyyk space stations have been destroyed, so they can push through here. And they can go back here, imagine. All of this is probably Black Sun tech. Hey, is that a rebel fleet going after what I think is a Black Sun planet? Good. I will send you some help just in case they're trying some shenanigans. Let's move up some ships for that blockade. And yeah, I think we're gonna leave a ship here to blockade again. Wait, what? Your world is defended by 2 pubs and a tank dealer? Wait, what? Where's the orbital unit? I need you. There's some shenanigans over here we are not having. I need you. Oh, chat reminded me, Scarif needs some upgrades. So we're gonna give it a shield generator. This is not vanilla game. This is a power generator. And there's been some confusion in the comments and in stream chat. The power generator in Awakening the Rebellion is different than the shield generator in the base game. This is just a power generator, okay? It's gonna give your turrets more damage output. I don't think it changes fire rate. I think it's literally just damage output, as long as it's operational. And it gives you the ability to make turbo lasers once it's done. And what is it? Turbo lasers, and then the shutter shield, which can be upgraded to the vanilla bubble shield that you're used to. Yeah, we're gonna get some kind of defense system up here. Also, we'll pick up the tier 3 outpost, which is gonna take a little while to make. Okay, so here's the army round. Let's get them moving. I think I want to do the invasion here because it entertains me. They're really, really weakened. So ground forces. Yes, I thought you were in our artillery group. Let's move you.
Construction complete.
Your power generator is going on. What are you? What do you have? Oh, I turned you into it. Never mind.
Building canceled.
Yeah, no, don't do that either.
Construction complete.
Why did I build this? Let's go with light vehicles, I guess. Let's move you out. I want to do the ground invasion here. I want to trap them. We're also waiting for our mission log. We haven't had that mission in a while. Build a special structure, a landing platform. Do you care where? No, you just want a landing platform. You'll give me Storm Commando platoon. I think I'm build capped on those. That means I can go above and beyond the build cap. Where would I want to build that? Boz is kind of in the middle of everything. So this is the landing platform. We never build this. Not really. They give you TIE fighters. Like, it's fine. Well, then have a nap. Chat. Somebody understands me. And does Lantilles want a shutter shield? It already has one. Do I want to give it a proper shield? I kind of do. We haven't really been building the shield upgrade.
Reporting.
Like a planetary weapon system would probably be better, but we've been talking about the shields.
Construction.
All right, ground forces. We're hunting Ewoks. Wait, what? That's not, I didn't start that fight. This is a different fight. Did I start this fight? I don't think I did. Kind of wish I had an interdictor with this fleet. What Aggressor Destroyer. The Aggressor Destroyer was originally designed to be an Imperial super weapon, but the design was rejected and later lost with the first Death Star. Scrap collectors later found the plans and sold them onto the black market. And then someone built an Imperial super weapon? Uh-huh. Oh, Star Wars. You do love your super weapons, don't you? Ah, man. Other than A New Hope. And I will give Return of a Jedi a pass. Barely. but I am not a fan of the super weapon. We have to have the super weapon. The super weapon has to be destroyed. Plot. It's just, You can't come up with a better, what is this? Abandoned trade station?
A-wing squadron reporting.
Yeah, come over here, let's cap that. Malevolence? Yeah, it's probably the best version of that outside of A New Hope, right? And the New Hope only gets the pass because it's the first.
Nebulon B frigate here.
It's the first time they were like, let's do the super weapon plot. But then we kept doing it. Oh, we gotta defeat the super donut. Stop the droids.
Bomber standing by.
Oh man, gotta stop the ISDs with laser weapons with all Death Stars all the time. A trade station is now under our control. That's gonna give us some free fighters. We have a Corellian destroyer up front, being our scout.
We've located the enemy.
Excellent. Taking out turbo laser platforms on those space stations. What are we looking at over here?
TIE squadron.
It's, I see there's a dot. Recruit mercenaries. Recruit mercenaries.
In. The nebula is blocking our scanners.
Okay. Mercenaries have joined the Black Sun. There's the super weapon. It is away. What's it firing at? It tickled an ISD and half killed a single weapon system. You may be surprised, I am not impressed.
Weapons charged.
Now we're gonna just take you out with standard turbo lasers because
Awaiting your
your
command.
super weapon is dumb.
At your command.
Now I'm gonna remove it. And it's probably destroyed. Nope, it's still firing. Ion weapon's gonna lower our DPS, right? But there's 3 of us, so we don't care. One Death Star is fine, 2 Death Stars was okay. 3rd is just being lazy. Yeah. Not a fan, not a fan. What if it took out 3 planets at a time? Oh man, really thought hard and long on that one, didn't you? Oh man, at least episode 1 had, you know, like the droids, introduced the droids to us, and they were like a new threat. And we had the ground battle, right? We'd never seen a field battle before. That's very cool. Let's see. We were busy before we were rudely interrupted. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking just walkers on this. Walkers and like regs. Don't even drop the slower stuff. Don't drop the artillery, and don't drop the AT-ATs, because they'll just take forever to walk around. Let's go.
Choose your reinforcements.
I still want that. Let's have a, you know, the perspective of the Galactic Civil War from the soldiers' perspective. From like, let's actually follow a rebel infantry platoon. I think that'd be really interesting, right? Like, imagine the mid-rim sieges.
I'll handle that, sir. ATPD moving out.
And how horrifying that would be, and the struggles of keeping morale up. Every planet, you're falling back, you're holding action, it's just awful, right? And yet somehow they continue to fight. They continue to do the work. They keep showing up. No, you know. Let's go with snipers too. Yeah, this should be enough. We're dealing with infantry in large. Woof, that was a bit of a slowdown. We're dealing with infantry in large numbers. Why don't you guys just cap that for me and stop trying to blow holes in a armored. We don't really have. I didn't bring any rockets, actual rockets, did I? No. There is a tank dealer, and I didn't bring any rockets. That's all right. We can cap a. As soon as it's ours. There you go, troopers. Secure that point. Good job. Let's move.
Always ready, sir.
I think that'd be a cool animated series. Yeah, that could be.
Affirmative.
I'm watching how like the tactics and technology change over time, right? Introduced us to some characters to follow. Learn about their past as the story progresses, about why they joined the rebellion, right? What pushed them to make that decision.
Reporting in. On my way.
Take them down! The grenades.
Scanning area.
Let's move up quickly. Go, 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 go.
Give me a target. I can do that. Moving out.
And we'll capture this as well. I want to grab this so we can grab a little bit of rocket capability. Those are the cluster grenades, so they're not going to do great against any vehicles.
Roger that. Let's go.
All right, moving up.
Engaging enemy.
Hey Code. So somebody in chat just popped in, and they were like, and this makes me happy because it means people are finding this game so many years later. I played every Star Wars game going back to '95, Windows 95. Empire Strikes Back, fun game. All the old RTS, especially Phantom Menace, but somehow I completely missed this game. How? I just bought it now, and oh my god, I can't wait. Thanks, Shaq. Code. So welcome to Empire War. We've been talking about this recently, about how Empire War has been gaining over the last like 5-10 years. It's been gaining in player base, right? More people are finding it, and the mods have continued, the mod teams have continued to just make it this really awesome. I'm gonna put a turbo laser here, just in case this place ever gets invaded. We'll have it already set. It just continues to be, let's get some rocket troops.
Moving out.
I don't think they're gonna have any vehicles of note, but because I don't know if the tank dealer, I said that, and then there they go. AAT.
Awaiting orders.
There are so many great mods, though, that you're gonna be able to jump into. Welcome to Empire War. There's hours worth of fun to be had, for sure. I just heard this morning, and this will be the morning of you guys watching this over on YouTube. Corey, from Corey Loses, the Thrawn's Revenge team, is putting out an update for their Clone Wars mod.
Copy.
Today, for May the 4th. So for everybody who's watching on May the 4th, May the 4th be with you. All right, we're gonna march. Let's get all grenades on that grenade launcher. We're not gonna do much damage, but there's so many of us. We'll detonate it eventually. Can we get everybody firing at this? This is why we needed those rocket troops. All of you roll up. We need those rockets, please.
This way.
Let's set up here. Have we taken this? We have. Let's go, let's go. Yes, it's on Steam. Pretty much all the mods are on Steam. I don't think anybody primarily uses like ModDB for Empire War anymore. It's just there's no reason to.
Enemy spotted.
Steam Manager works fantastically. Let's go this way and knock out those infantry before they actually group up. And if I can get those rocket troops, they got a Clone Wars era AT-AP, a little bit of artillery. Not cool. Should be able to. Let's get your thermal jets in range.
Yes, sir.
I've got all of my walkers, all 2 squads, knocking out their infantry as they pop out. Perfect. Give them the good news. Go ahead and pop them. Rocket troops, you went deep and then you got outranged. There it is. Bring it in. TIE bombers are en route. The tank is outranging us. Just hold them there for a second. Oh, crap. So what just happened is that our bombers got knocked out by some kind of AA over here. There must be a flat cannon. Guys, we need you here. Their entire force is sitting here, causing us trouble. I need your grenade launchers badly. Ah, there we go. That's the fire support I needed in my life. Wonderful. And this is why rockets suck and the missiles for the tier 3s are so much better. Nope, nope, fall back, that's a torpedo launcher.
On the move.
It missed the first shot, but it won't miss the next. Let the infantry get closer. Your thermal jets would be greatly appreciated, Storm Commandos. There they go. There we go. They're very good at taking out buildings. Look at that damn AT. That update
Right away.
making you guys actually like harass because you're fast.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Attacking target.
Let's see here. The sound this cannon makes. It's one of the things Star Wars has always done particularly well. Lucas was kind of a genius at picking out designs for vehicles and stuff that would be fairly like timeless and immediately give you like an idea of what something's supposed to be. But man, the sound effects. What the hell is going on down here? There are Ewoks attacking my turbo laser. What is happening down here? Please kill this. Thank you. I don't think we're gonna have a, yeah, we're never gonna have an opportunity to actually do anything with that, but.
Ready to go. Awaiting orders. Always ready to go.
Cantina's still putting out infantry. Wait a minute. How many squads do you get? You only get 2.
Attacking.
Huh. All right, bombardment's ready. Eat it, Ewoks. That might be a little overkill, just saying. What are we orbital striking? I don't want to talk about it. What's this? That's just a bunker. Okay, you guys get it? Nope, not yet.
Our base is under
All right, that leaves us with that singular. Please, please kill it. Tell me you've got something. He immediately switched fire. Oh, come on, he's almost dead. Tell me your thermal debt guy. I don't even know if thermal deaths do anything to buildings.
Right away.
Check them! You don't have them. Haha, this isn't Command and Conquer. You can't run me over. Oh, why'd you do that to Tim?
Orders confirmed.
Don't appreciate that at all. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just deleted him.
Reporting in.
He didn't deserve that.
Heading out. Right behind. Waiting orders. Heading out.
This is their last unit. No, it's not. There's one guy. There's one Ewok in the south. Tell me I got some bikes still, right? No, they're always the first to go.
Choose your reinforcements.
What to hit you with? Ties. Yes, ties. That's our. Whoop, that's not a tie.
Reinforcements canceled.
Got 2 groups of TIE fighters. Let's bring them in. And we'll bring in Veers just for the 10% bonus.
Capacity.
Make them slightly better. He's so close. Our ties are here. They're all trying. They all missed. They all.
Ready for command.
Please stop. Please, you're embarrassing all of us. You guys are embarrassing the Empire. Thank you. Jeez.
You have performed.
Hey, there it goes. Good grief. What? I saw they were there on screen at the end. I must have lost just enough of them to count that as an actual loss. Bummer. But they're down. There were Twi'lek civilians down there for some reason. I have no idea why. We're gonna
Building canceled.
make you into a production facility, sure. So, I'm dealing with this. Kashyyyk and Trandoja is being dealt with today. Let's move the fleet forward.
Construction complete.
Boss Pity, I'm gonna give you an upgrade to both your production facilities.
Construction reporting. Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, that's not so bad. Punch through this. Find that other fleet with the interdictor. Transdojans are kind of jerks. Somebody's like, orbital bombardment. Get it done.
Reinforcements.
Chat right now. I think hunters actually might be the better way of going. Get the Imperial escorts with their hunter fighters. Let's bring in his 10% combat bonus to all ships. For second, ISD, and then defenders and the late fighters, and then I'll hold back to the edge of the gravity well, and then we'll bring in all the bombers.
Commander. Coming around.
I could start building those Storm Commandos again, just to get them so we can try to be over the build cap. But I'm not really worried about being over the build cap by 1. Honestly, like that reward kind of sucks. It wouldn't suck if we were really early in the game and, you know, every unit mattered, but at this point we've got such an income coming in. We're at 405,000 credits, so I'm far less than worried about losing 1 or 2 units. We are properly playing as the Empire now, where losses are just one of the bricks on the path that we're building to victory, right? In other words, we don't care. We are now the Empire. We don't care about losses. We only need to crush them.
Awaiting enemy is approaching.
Silly railguns. How dare you have what I would consider the best defense platform in the game.
Awaiting your command. Oma.
Remove it! Which is already out of shields, but it's got such good range.
Yes, sir. For the glory of the Empire.
I'm so curious about this upcoming XCOM, like, let's see if we can nuke an acclimator in one shot with all of these bombers. All right, the order's been given, the bombers are on the way. The torpedoes are already on the way of them. Bombs away. That is not what I targeted, I'm pretty sure. Hull damage? I think I got him. No, they're just not listening to the order that I gave. There they go, now they're firing at the right thing. Let's go. We did 2 full campaigns of modded XCOM 2.
I've got a lock. Cannons armed.
Back in a few years ago. Super fun. Like, the mods really did work, and we told some really fun stories. You know, players, we had community members like named all the characters. They got to custom make the individual characters that we had in the unit, right? Because you could send people characters in a file. So I had people send me their characters, then I put them in the pool, and then we'd recruit them as we played. So it made it for some really fun stories. Some really fun stories. But now that we've got a game officially licensed to be a Star Wars XCOM style game. Oh, I wonder. Wait, are they gonna do a single planet? Is it gonna be like an overmap? Are we gonna have a ship that we're customizing like XCOM 2? So many questions I wanna know. Because there's so much potential there and what they could do with it. I wish they would have gone a little bit larger with it though, you know? I wish we would have like multiple teams out and about instead of what looks like very particular classes. Do we want to take Trandoshan now? I kinda do. I kinda do. What's our victory class? Fleet looking like? Okay, you haven't finished a fleet yet. Let's go ahead and pause. Yeah, we're gonna do it. So you're building your ground production. Let's carry on. You haven't gotten your interdictor yet? No, still en route. Still en route. Onderon has ground forces as well. 2 of our largest ground force groups. Starting to stack. No, I need you on the ground. Yeah, you need to be on the ground. But not like that. You're 9? There are 9 APCs in here. Really? Let's start this fight with the artillery. We're gonna go artillery AT-AT and annihilate every Trandoshan jerkbag that runs in front of us. Oh. Artillery may have been a poor choice. What is this map? All right, we need to get ground forces on the deck quickly. I'm gonna go with scouts. Let's get you immediately deployed.
Base is under attack.
Let's drop those AT-ATs to hold them back, because it looks like we're already taking fire. It's just Trandoshan. Free Trandoshans. Free Trandoshans. Immediate artillery hit. Let's get the second artillery piece down. Spears down. Another AT-AT down. And then suppression teams.
General Veers has landed. Commence primary ground assault. Advancing.
And then twin rocket teams up front, which I can keep in the AT-ATs, yeah. Let's go ahead and deploy you. Deploy the gun. Hey, Shaq and Shaq. So, did you enjoy the Turkish Star Wars? Oh my God. You know, I knew that existed beforehand, but I never actually watched any of the footage. Turkish Star Wars is a thing. I didn't know that they actually took content from A New Hope. You know, like the space battles and stuff. It's a thing. Just gonna keep scouting out targets and let the artillery thin them out. Go ahead and fall back. He didn't make it. Switching groups. Actually, let's just get the whole group over here. You're gonna be my group 1. Come here. That's okay. We don't need to scout anything. Just get back here. Hey, ATATs. Can you not run in? How many? I said no. I said Beers. I said no. Hold your position and allow the artillery to thin this crowd for me. I didn't bring you. I don't even think I have them in the army. I do. I have one. I have one ADDT company. So we might need to move up some regs. Yeah, we got to move up some regulars. Boys? Boys, what are we doing? Oh, look at that. They've got a flat cannon up there. I'm not a fan of that either. Make you group 1. You're a bit more important. Rockets. Oh, there they go. All right, repair teams are on the way. All right, thin that crowd. Rockets, I want to see you annihilate that skiff in one go. Let's go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Protect them. There's the shot at the wrong thing. Rage. The rage. I hate it when they fire at multiple targets and they don't fire what you tell them to fire at. Come on.
There they are.
Wow. What was that accuracy? What did you do? Artie, I need you to fire at this. Do not undeploy. Fire. There you go. Sweet. Well, those suppression teams are pretty much dead.
Let's go.
I need you to go recover them for me.
Your reinforcements. Navigating to system.
Yeah, we're gonna need some more.
Under that, sir.
Anti-vehicle and bring in another suppression team.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, no, no. What was I thinking? Oh, I forgot. The flak's still up. You're not happen to be in range of this, are you? Ooh, I don't know if I'm out of range. I'm not out of range of you. All right, you're looking good. I'm gonna bring up those rockets. Go ahead and get inside. And then we're just gonna march forward and we're gonna kill that. And then once the suppression teams, oh, they're already here. Move up. And then both of our light logistics vehicles can move in and back us up. And then I want you guys to take over the hill. Veers and your companion walker, just move up a little bit. That's a tiny map. This is actually a good map for artillery because I can basically hit the whole thing from the drop site. Yeah, just deal with that for now. The rocket troops didn't deploy? Didn't get into the AT-AT, they just sat there. That's a cool shot. Let's go! They stole the movie out of cinema, copied the ship battles, and then put it back. So funny. Turkish Star Wars. I don't know what's funnier, the actual movie, or... Okay, we're now clear to actually move around. The actual movie or the damn comment section in the YouTube upload of it. Quoting the movie.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we're moving up.
We've captured a command post.
Bum ba ba bum ba ba. Ah, we have found the evil Imperial. Nope.
Copy.
Criminal walls. We have to deal with those walls.
You may start your approach. I will.
All right, attack move.
Clear the way for me.
You guys are clear to move up to here. As soon as we have eyes on something, I'll just drop a bombing run on it. Did I give you guys orders to move?
Commencing attack.
Go ahead. Show those walls who's boss. Wow. I figured that would do a lot more damage. Closer. Take me closer. I want to hit him with my bombers. Ooh, that's not the best angle at all.
Initiate bombing run.
Fire this and fire this. There you go. And the bombing run did good damage. Infantry have arrived. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Garcon, thank you for the subs, man. I appreciate it. May the force be with you. Always.
Command post for the Empire.
I wonder if there's any more big mods dropping updates today. I like that May the 4th has turned into mod update celebration day for Star Wars mods. Like, it's just a thing. Been a thing for a bit. Can we get that on scope, please? I can't actually shoot it. Oh, unless it's just dead already. Oh, it's already dead. Maybe? No, it's not. You can't see it. Get closer, men! I wanna hit him with my tank.
You have performed a great service
Awesome.
for the Empire.
Perfect. No notes. Excellent invasion. Send in the next wave.
System conquered.
We definitely have that vibe now. What are you doing? We're sending in waves.
Training troops.
Speaking of waves. Speaking of waves, the place that we should be training these guys is back here.
Been removed.
Yeah, this is all like barracks territory. Did we start this fight? No, they started this fight. What are they doing? The Black Sun are trying to break through the Providence class, but like a standard one, not like a big Providence carrier destroyer deployed to the Trade Federation, the CIS during the Clone Wars. They excel at unleashing devastating close-range broadside attacks. Oh man, it's a good thing I came with all my turbo lasers. They're gonna run. They're not gonna fight this.
Frequency open. Frigate en route.
No way.
Frigate responding.
How many bombers do we have? Do we have enough?
Ready for action.
No. On the off chance we do end up having enough, I'm going to have them all focus on the engines. Can't remember if the Providence has a single, I think it has a single engine subsystem. Yes, it does.
Direct
That's
fire
rough.
on the engine.
That's rough for a brawler to have one engine. One primary engine cluster is, ooh.
Reporting.
All right, overheat the guns. Overheat the guns. Overheat the guns. All of you fire. You TIE fighters, I don't know why you're in the middle of nowhere. Get over here. Probably because you weren't actually deployed by the time I gave the order to engage. Let's not throw our Klenox box of armor toward them that carries our fighters, thanks. Their engine is down, no hyperspacing for them. We are actually gonna get a Providence kill here. Excellent. I will not say no to that. You can only get one Providence destroyer because it's a hero ship. Ah, okay. Who was it in Clone Wars that had the big Providence? That was, Trench, right? Didn't Trench have one of those fancy? The spider general in the Clone Wars? Star Wars' timeline is so silly.
Standing by.
There was a galaxy-spanning pseudo-civil war where a bunch of planets broke away, but it only lasted, how long was the Clone Wars in canon? It was super short, right? It was like, what, 5 years? 4 years? It was really short. 3, yeah, it was 3 years. Oh man, it's worse. It's worse than, even in my head, I'm already translating it to something longer than it really was. 3 years. Almost 4. Oh man. That is crazy. So, where do we want to make our move? We're really close to Kashyyyk. Our scout, there should be a spy nearby. He's right here. Let's see what the spy has to reveal for us,
Cleared for departure.
and see if they actually don't have anything in orbit. They might now, and I just can't see it. Let's see, our orbital bases. Rebel Alliance can recruit Wookiee warriors on this planet. Did you get your
Cruiser reporting.
interdictor? Yes, you did.
Reporting.
They do have a space station. Okay, yeah. They do. Now, Bellator, let us close
Coordinates received.
the
Construction
noose
complete.
on that Black Sun group.
Tactical battle imminent.
There they are. Oh no. Okay, that's not good. This little cluster of Black Sun territory has been doing nothing but building ships, and then we've chased them into a corner. The Galactic Civil War, it depends on when you want to say it started, right? Because the rebellion was building right at the end. Right at the end of the
Move out.
Republic. They started building up the rebellion. But like officially, I'd say the rebellion didn't start until what, the Goran Massacre? When the Articles of Rebellion, you know, Mon Mothma's like, yeah, we're sick of your shit. And
Choose your
the only
reinforcements.
reasonable thing to do at this point is rebel.
Star Destroyer
This is all we can
standing
do.
by.
And so
We shall be there shortly.
that great speech she gives that marks the beginning of the rebellion. Not sure how we want to play this. Interdictor has to be a thing because we need to stop them here. I'm gonna bring it in right away, and I will group it as group 1. There's a space station over there. Hey, brutes! Yeah, just get in there.
Warm up.
Interdictor comes with a scout tie group. Does scout ties even have weapons? They have a light laser. They have the minimum weapon you can possibly have. Okay. So you're gonna be my group 1. We'll deal with those pirates real quick. I mean, I think I can just max everything. Let's do all Golans all the time.
Maneuvers initiated.
Golans? That's not the word.
For the glory
Little
of
battle
the
group
Empire.
of
Combat
gladiators.
maneuvers initiated.
There we go. Let's go with a little bit of jamming tech
Moving to destination.
and pick it.
We're heading out.
Pick it.
Location confirmed.
Nice. Launch all fighters. That'll give you some bomber capability. Keep the bombers as a group.
Yes, Commander.
Let's keep moving you
Right
forward.
away.
I'm gonna be relying on the turbo lasers, the long range of the Bellator to knock those defense stations out. I might lose
Your command,
this.
sir.
I'm not convinced we can win this. We need to fight this. It's Black Sun too, so they're gonna have me on
Awaiting
range.
orders.
So I have to commit. I can't just like.
Awaiting your orders. Moving out.
Yeah, we have to commit to the attack, meaning we're gonna have to fight the whole fleet plus the space stations. No real baiting them away. What Clone Wars ship do you think would best suit the rebellion? Well, in my heart of hearts, I want to say Venator. The fact is that they wouldn't be able to maintain the Venator. Because it'd be a ship that they'd need to be able to keep going from the beginning to the end of the rebellion, right? And so the early days, the first few years of the rebellion would be very hard to keep a Venator operational.
Target. Yes, Commander.
So that's a good question.
Look, sir, it's them.
I don't know. What would
Awaiting your
I...
command.
Speaking of Venators, there's one right there. We just about nailed its shields down to nothing. Yeah.
Sir, heading out.
Clone Wars era ships. The biggest problem with the Clone Wars era ships is they're all line ships, right? They're all there to like fight great big fleet battles, and you're not fighting toe to toe with the Empire at the beginning of the war. Like the Venator, in my opinion, the Venator, what makes sense for the Venator is a training base, a mobile training base to train pilots with X-Wings. And you don't take it to the front line, you just keep it moving. You keep it moving and you train your X-Wing pilots using this as a mobile airfield, more or less, and to move large quantities of supplies with its large hangars. You wouldn't use it in direct combat. Its logistic role would be far more useful.
Roger that.
So, that being said, everything else is just as slow and kind of Like an acclimator, you're not gonna be deploying field armies that size. You don't really need an acclimator. The LAT, honestly, like, and something to move the LAT would probably not be a bad idea. But if we're talking about warships,
Destroyer here.
And I assume we're not talking about niche ships like Corellian ships, you know, factional ships. Ooh, good jamming. I didn't even like do that on purpose. Let's go ahead and have all the gladiators focus on the point defense ships, and let's have the We got a lot more point defense coming in, but I say take out the logistics. There's a space recovery vessel before it explodes. We don't see these a lot. And I think they're very, very cool. That's a very, like, tabletop role-playing ship right there. So it's a ship where you have a hangar. It's meant for scooping up, you know, damaged vessels and doing repairs to them. I think they're very, very cool. Probably have the Gladiator, not the Gladiator, the Bellator knock out some of these artillery platforms in the back. Once we kill the rest of the, yeah, let's kill that before it drops another fighter group. And then all those bombers we've got. I hate to use you like this, but we need to knock out these picket ships. He's tractored. Hit him with the turbos. Like, they need small ships. Stuff like the Quasar. They need... Ned Beast, honestly. That wouldn't be really Clone Wars, though, would it, though? That would be early Empire. They're bringing in reinforcements. That shows us where we're at. Okay, so they've got that level of... See the gravity generator going?
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Ooh, I brought him up a little too far. That way they can stop dropping within firing range of us. Let's knock out the hangar on this. Some more fighters for you, or just annihilate them. That works too.
Yes, Commander.
Got a lot of fighters coming in. We're gonna need that we don't have any anti-fighter capability. My own gravity generator is slowing me down here. I brought you too close to the front, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. Knock out the monitor ships. We just lost a Gladiator in the back. The other Gladiators are pretty badly damaged, and we're lacking the firepower to knock out these cloak shapes. So we might be losing this due to enemy fighters. It's very, very possible.
Jumping to sector.
So I don't think the Gladiators are gonna have anything left to launch. So our best bet is to advance and kill the star bases as quickly as possible. And then probably make sure they don't take out our engines and then hyperspace out. Yeah, they've won the fighter battle. If you guys focus, how quickly can you kill a squadron of cloaks? You can do it, but it is not fast.
Broadside cruiser reporting.
There's another cloak shape. Try to focus your fire on that.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have to do. Ooh, they're starting to hit you. Okay.
We'll destroy them all.
Yeah, kill him. He's in your low level
Reporting in.
weapon range.
Let's move.
Hit your engines. Let's go. You should be focusing on this. We have another group of battle carriers coming in.
What is our next move?
Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. What is the best Clone Wars ship? Say they managed to do a raid, right, and they stole, they got their hands on a handful of these Clone Wars airships. Either faction, doesn't matter which. What's the faction? Hey, focus those cloaks, man. You gotta kill these cloak ships. Start using those, there you go. Your flak isn't bad when you're team working it. Kill them because they're coming in towards you now.
Roger that. Open
You should have
fire.
annihilated this by now. Oh, your forward weapons are dead. That's why.
Attack that target.
Don't turn too far. I like that you're taking out the space station. And we've killed that one. Good. Yeah, I think we've got this.
Yes, sir.
I think we've got this.
Awaiting your command.
We are getting freaking torpedoed by an N1. Bulwark carriers? Bulwarks.
What is our next move?
Bulwarks. Yeah, speed is life, particularly for the Rebellion. And then you're talking about X-Wing raids. A lot of X-Wing raids and Y-Wing raids. And the Venator's just gonna be too slow for that.
I've got a lock. I've got him. They don't stand
Too
a
big
chance.
too, right? Like too targetable. Ouch, we are getting wrecked in the back there by free N1s. Not a fan of that. Losing them for,
Form up. Attacking target.
oh, we got a few fighters managing the launch.
Personnel standing by.
We do need to kill the rest of your picket fleet. I'm a little bit more worried about the cloaks than I am the other ships. What do we got left? Anything? No, everything we have is here. Let's get you guys as close as we can to the ships with a little bit of point defense.
Frequency open.
You do have concussions. I'm surprised we're not able to take these fighters out a little bit more. As I say that, a concussion kills an N1. Nice.
Destroyer here.
Yeah, Death Donut. No, the Donut's even worse, man. The Donut's even worse than the Venator. You're talking about slow and hard to continue to maintain. The only reason the donut makes sense in my headcanon is because it was backed by the Trade Federation. Literally, they are logistics incarnate. And so they can afford to maintain the ridiculousness of the donut. Right, of the Lucre Hulk. Hey! We have annihilated the fleet that was out here. Whatever they have left, I think was defense ships anyways. Looking good, looking good. And they're gonna go way far back. They're gonna have to run all the way back to like, I don't even know where their nearest Black Sun outpost is gonna be. Pretty far though. Pretty damn far. And that puts us in a position for the Kashyyyk invasion. Ooh, they have an ion cannon as well. This fleet is horribly wounded, so we're not gonna be able to, let me send you a few escort ships.
Confirmed. IPV reporting.
Yeah. We're a little in trouble.
Firing.
Seiko Minor, give me your starships.
Coming around.
Get down here. I know you were defending this line for the longest time, but I want you over here.
Construction.
Slap a Golan platform there.
Reporting.
Make him pay for it. I could break through Kashyyyk with this fleet and get them to join together. Is there any way around?
Reporting.
Yeah.
Security personnel reporting.
Ground forces. We're gonna do a silly. Are you guys all stacked? Head over here. We're gonna take. We're gonna go the long route through Roche asteroid field. We're gonna take this planet from them, and then as soon as it's ours, I'm gonna move this fleet back over here, and they're gonna join together because they're just so wounded, right? This needs to be one group.
Upgrade complete.
IPV reporting.
Construction complete.
In terms of fighters, the Clone Wars doesn't have much to offer. I think the ARC 170 is probably the best Clone Wars era fighter for early Rebellion. Because of its long range, its decent hyperdrive, its rear turret to take on TIE fighters, because that thing's gonna smoke TIE fighters left and right. And what are they gonna mostly be doing? They're gonna be running, right? They're gonna be scouting with its long range sensors on multi-day missions. They're gonna be doing long range scans, and if you didn't know, the ARC has great sensors on it. I think it's medium range in the FFG bucks, which is really good for a starfighter. You got your multi-crew, so you can run it 24 hours for multiple days. And then you get that turret on the back. So if you do get caught out, the turret can cover them while they make their calculation for the jump to hyperspace. And doesn't it, I think it also has an astromech. So it can save multiple jump points in its setup. Let's do this mission. We can do this. I think we've got time. Oh, we gotta unpause first. Begin the invasion.
Battle imminent.
Or not. We have another space battle? What's going on? What is happening down here? Why are you guys poking at me? I could hopscotch. No, I can't, because they're attacking me. Damn. The only problem with the ARC, and chat's like, yeah, it's literally aggressive reconnaissance, so what the ARC stands for, it would be fantastic. The only problem I think you'd have with the ARC is personnel. Early days of the Rebellion is having enough people aboard to run the damn things.
Location confirmed.
Because early problems with the Rebellion is personnel. Late problems with the Rebellion is organization, right? Is just getting organized. And having not enough equipment, right? They've got more personnel than they've got gear because there's so many planets that sign on. Because there's no better recruiter to the Rebellion than the Empire. Oh, man.
Weapons armed.
And the astromech can fill multiple roles. Yeah.
Moving to coordinates.
Copy. Engines activated.
I think the idea is not particularly well, though. Remember, R2 as an astromech is an exception, not the rule. What do we get? Free fighters. I'll take them. Let's go try to capture whatever it is over here that is capturable. I think it's another trade station. Yeah. They're gonna run, right?
Reporting.
I guess they didn't run last time. Didn't we kill a province over here last time?
Inbound.
Hi. Ooh, you guys are launching H6s, huh? Why do you have the Rebels' best bomber?
Engines.
You want to explain why you got the H-wing? Huh? Huh? What the crap?
Yes, sir.
Why are you taking our thunder?
Full power.
I
I
copy.
say R as I'm playing as the Empire.
Reporting. Targeting at maximum firepower. Holding for maximum firepower.
Yeah, that's a lot of assets in one ship. Like, remember, astromechs are not cheap, right? They're fairly expensive, and they don't have an unlimited number of them. And now you've got 3 trained crew. Oh, tell me we killed his engines. We did. That Venator is down. He is gonna get away, though.
The engines.
No chance of getting all the way over there. They already replaced one. Poor Venator. Ba-ba. Can you imagine what 6 choppers off duty would be up to? Oh, I can only imagine. All right, when are we getting that miniseries? Just day in the life. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna do a long episode today because I really want to do this ground invasion. Let's go.
Invasion commences.
Uyter, begin the invasion. And begin.
This way. Over there.
The heavy Z95 also is probably a go-to for the rebellion.
Choose your
Because that's-
reinforcements.
Yeah, hands down, heavy Z95 for the rebellion. Actually, hold up here. Hold up here. Let's get some scouts.
Attack tank
Bring in this. Go ahead and get in.
Advancing.
Go ahead and get in.
ready to deliver.
Advancing. Moving out. At maximum unit capacity.
Guns ready.
Okay, so they've already taken the south point. No,
Moving to location. Yes,
I want you
sir.
flying over the field.
Moving.
Over the fields.
On your command.
Sometimes it gets goofy, and you gotta make it.
Flying there
Gotta make
now.
it do the thing.
Roger that.
There you go.
Moving to location.
And you get up
Yes,
there and you
sir.
capture that.
Ready for command.
I am a little saddened. There's no infantry path, huh? I have to fly you guys up there? I should not have deployed them here. One thing I so wish we could do in Empire War. Oh no!
For command.
Oh, we can't let you have that. All right, you deploy. You get closer. You have to kill this.
Yes, Commander.
Deploy, deploy, deploy.
Commander.
Air units,
Moving to location.
go recover. Go grab us another group.
Roger.
Ground forces join up. We're all gonna move in. I wish we could pull back units. They didn't capture this. I was wrong.
We'll check it out.
Say, did you catch it? If you catch it, I'll bring you in reinforcements.
Choose your reinforcements.
You're all dead, aren't you? Yeah, you're pretty much all dead. Welcome to the Empire. All right, send in the next wave. I'm sure it'll be fine. I wish we could pull units back, though. You know, like, oh, you know what we don't need? We don't need 10 squads of regulars. What we need is an AT-AT, and then you send them back to the deployment zone, send down a shuttle, and pick them up and swap them out. That would be very, very cool. That would be very, very. What's the game?
Yes, sir.
All those big like World War II, you know, Men of War. Oh God! What happened to my support equipment? Just got annihilated. Glad you guys can't aim up very well. That was horrific. Have we lost the northern battle? Sort of. You kill that, please. I will drop you more reinforcements. Send in the next wave. We have a hot LZ. You have to secure it though, because it's ours and they can't have it. Dibs. Combat drop. This is an Imperial D-Day. We are combat dropping. Everybody deploy. Everyone fights. No one quits. We are fighting this. Bring in the ties. Bring in the ties. Our biggest advantage in this fight is numbers. Let's go. Hey, Ties, let us know, how bad is this? Like, how screwed are we?
It seems I misjudged you.
I think we just took out a hero or something. Oh, good grief, look at all the buffs on the side.
This way.
Planetary bonuses. No, we don't stop. Attack, move. Engage the enemy. There's a flat cannon. Have confirmed enemy flag. We need to secure that. What is happening back here? We have 2 squads of rocket troops. I need you over here. Bombing run will be ready in... Oh, I think I have an idea. No! I have an idea and I need you guys to survive for it. Get over here, get over here. Run. Actually, run back this way. Making you group 1. I have a plan. It's a dumb one. I'm really excited about it. We're gonna do what's called Wild Weasel.
Yes, sir.
Against that flak base.
On my way.
If the ties survive.
Area.
Some of you already know what I'm thinking.
Come on, man, this way.
Ready to go. On the move.
It's a very silly Vietnam era strategy of let's fly around in our jets, in our F4s, looking for enemy missiles, anti-air missile platforms. Oh, you poor bastards. You walked into the wrong neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I can't help you. You're done. I mean, what I can do is just tell you to run, and let's see if anybody makes it. You fly around in your F4 and you look for enemy missiles, anti-air missiles, and then when you get locked, you shoot a missile at the thing trying to kill you, and then run away. What we're gonna do is we're gonna overload this flat gun's ability to shoot down us. We're gonna outnumber them. We're gonna wave in, and we're gonna throw a bombing run at it. That's my plan. Which was what? It was like right here. So we fly around with ties, let them get shot at because they're cheap, while the bombing run comes in and annihilates the anti-air. The only problem with this plan, I think, is the fact that I don't think we can one-shot a flat cannon with a bombing run, even if all 3 bombing runs hit. Like, if we really nail it, and they all make it. Maybe, I could be wrong. Also, we'll keep marching forward in case we can actually get close enough. Oh man, I wish there was a easier way to spread you guys out and not do what you're doing right now, because it makes me very sad. We out to capture this. Hey, nade launchers, go for those rocket troops. Not a fan of that at all. Any suppression teams, go ahead and get in there. Don't need all of you going in there. All right, you guys can dig in now. And spread you out even more. All right, the bombing run is ready. The dumb plan is prepared. Ties? Oh, if I have the ties go in with that objective, and we order the bombing run. Bombing runs from the same exact location? Hang on.
Initiate bomb.
Yes! This is the stupidest plan ever. Let's go. Oh, and we're gonna catch their ground force in the bombing run as well, because they're crowding the anti-air. The flak has not come up. Man, my ties are way up high. There's the drop. Did we miss? Were we so high up we missed? We were so high we missed the target. Did I misclick? That's the only thing that makes sense, but I feel like I didn't. I've never seen him miss before, but I've never seen him that high either. I don't know what that was. Well, you know, Imperial flight training isn't what it used to be. That's what we're gonna blame that on.
Unit destroyed.
We need another wave of infantry, obviously. And let's bring in some sabers so that we can move quickly and get around the base and start hitting their outpost. Well, hell.
Targeting.
How did they miss? What? Was it? Okay. Oh. So here's what I'm thinking. Because of the way the map is set up, the edges of the map are really high. I'm guessing the bombers spawn based on how high the edge of the map is. And I bet you the bombs actually have a travel path. So when you say, I want to bomb here, right? The bombs come in and then they drop at the coordinates you give them. Probably man, so that's probably why they ended up dropping like here instead of here, because they were higher up. That's bizarre. Kind of cool though. You learn something new every day. And sometimes it means you lose all your ties. Can we get, I don't know, grenades in range? Because that'd be great. How many sabers did we bring in?
Brigade standing by.
TXs. Some people get really mad at me for calling these sabers, these obvious saber tanks. No, man, they're the Imperial version of the TX.
Rolling out.
Come on, come on. They're basically saber tanks with a new coat of paint. And somebody was like, let's make them look like stormtrooper helmets. Zap! We can see their main outpost. We're gonna annihilate their main outpost. Let's
Reporting. Let's move out.
keep marching.
Sir, I'm on my way.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to bombard that. I will, however, bombard this.
New coordinates.
No. We focus on this. Good thing you're flush with cash. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. The Imperial strategy of we have more than them, and we shall use it. This is just Imperial Fleet Command being jerks. That's what it is.
On my way. Scanning target.
Gonna blame Imperial Fleet Command, yes.
Yes, sir.
Fleet Comm just doesn't care about the ground pounders, man. What jerks.
Yes, Commander.
How much damage do you do against this open top speeder?
Keep going.
Probably a lot more if you weren't throwing all your rounds into that building.
Engaging enemy. Fire.
Not bad. I mean, you missed a quarter of them.
Ready. Target acquired.
What are we doing in the north?
We'll assist you.
Awaiting orders.
Actually pretty impressed with their ability to break through armor on buildings.
Right away.
Like, not bad at all. And you get hover capability, so you get pretty much just full map movement. It was the bombing run AI cheese? No, I think it was literally like they started up higher. So there might be something to say, if you know the edge of the map is really tall, just drop the bombs a little bit early. You get a nice spread. So even if they don't end up super high like that, you're likely to hit. All right, our rockets are in range. Let's take this out. Let's go ahead and overload your guns.
Yes, sir.
If I can not misclick, there we go. Blob. That freaking laser. Oh, they bailed.
Yes, Commander.
You have performed a great
There we
service
go.
for the Empire.
Coffee, come to me. That was, I don't want to see this next screen. That's not bad. Not bad. I'm a little sad the TIE Fighter, it did work, right? Like the bombs all landed. The TIEs distracting them did technically function.
Planetary control achieved.
Is that the way we should use? So I've been struggling with how to use TIE Fighters, other than for like really, really poor scouts. Because yes, they can scout a map in an instant, but they're also probably gonna die. But if you saturate, not with the bombers, the bomber thing kind of sort of works, but if you mixed them in with the flamethrower gunships, you could probably spearhead, I mean, you could probably just kill the flak and multiple like operation bases that way, because the flamethrower air units are really, really effective at killing buildings fast. So if you had like 2 squads, that's a big build cap though. If you had 2 squads of your TIE Lancets and like 1 squad of TIE Fighters, what is your tactical cap cost? That's a very high. That's a lot of credits into a plan
Vehicle in
that
production.
may or may not work. Interesting. All right, everybody. We're gonna wrap up here because we are already over an hour into the episode. Thank you so much for joining me. We record these episodes over on Twitch at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays. So if you want to join us, come on over to Twitch/CaptainCheck. It's a good time. I'll see you all in the next stream and/or video. Bye, everybody.